I just find it very confusing because it's not just what's going on outside; it be going on inside of us too. To where, unfortunately, we have conversations with ourselves, or you're not. But I would like to think that most intellectuals and most spiritually led people have the same situation to where, am I doing right or am I doing wrong? And you try to have those conversations outside of yourself with other people that are important to you. And a very one-sided situation happens, and then it just get to be a whole bunch of bullshit from the opposition, no matter if it's you or the person that you're going against, so to speak, lack of better terms or words to express it. However, when you say that you don't listen, oh no, 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 how about this? You cheated on me and you broke my heart, and then the opposing side says, "Wait, I cheated on you, but what did I cheat on you for?" And you start bringing up some other shit that has nothing to do with anything to T, when you don't get at the actual context at all, is that a problem or no? It has to be a problem because the context is what the conversation is about. And you might try to add like different things to the context to make a point. But if what you're adding is the same result as what's going on like currently in the conversation, and it's wrong then, and it's being spoken about being wrong now, why is it okay to then dismiss it? One of my favorite shows growing up was Law and Order. All of them. SVU, um, Major Crimes, or whatever it was called, and other crime shows like that where it took the criminal, the police and detectives, and then the court. It took the whole judicial system to culminate the information and say whether a person was wrong or right. But then it tries to get done in real time, and it just doesn't get done like that. But the judicial system was based on a biblical standpoint, which, if we're a Christian nation, shouldn't we understand a biblical standpoint on how judiciary moves and results happen? We're sitting here having Black History Month in February. But Black History Month is just American history all the time. You can watch a suburban movie or a movie based on suburban life, and there'll be a gathering, a feast, or a party, and then it'll be some Earth, Wind, and Fire that come on. It'll be some Luther Vandross. It'll be some Shaka Khan. It'll be some Motown that comes on. But this is a movie based on a suburban life with suburban living people. And the majority of those people aren't a Motown collective, as far as what I'm talking about, the entertainers in Motown and the people who produce and have the platform for it. A whole Rick James coming on. And it just get weird because people are supposed to be taught the biblical principles of what this country's foundation is supposed to be set upon. And it just doesn't happen like that. At all. in your family, in your marriages. It just doesn't happen. And then we're supposed to rely on the God of that biblical foundation to solve it if you just pray to them or pray to him or pray to her. However you look at God out the Bible. It gets weird. It's just been weird this whole time. I've been a very pro-black person since a PBS documentary called Eyes on the Prize was shown to me in middle school. It was at the end of the year. I was in one of my little classes of where you're not doing the main subjects of school. And I saw it, and I just wait, this is supposed to be a Christian. How do you get on the Pettus Bridge? Shout out to Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement and everybody that had their hands in it. Either they was good or not good, but still stood for the same statement, but in their private life had different things going on. But how do you get the Pettus Bridge and get beat by police, water hoses, by the fire department? How do you do that and talk about God and Jesus at the same time? And here we are in 2025 and still having the same argument. That Pettus Bridge for the 1960s was not, it wasn't the base. The base was, we coming over here to a land. We see the importance of the people and the land. We destroy the people of the land. Then we bring another people into a servitude situation. And they fight tooth and nail. But that doesn't get expressed in the way it should be. It wasn't a docile situation happening. It was men and women both not having it. And we saw artistic views on it in cinema. So you had Beloved, where Oprah Winfrey attempted to kill her daughter or her child to keep them out of the system of what she knew to be real to her. Not Oprah Winfrey, but the character. That can't be a only situation. Especially when you have a Nat Turner, you have all the uprisings of slave revolts and stuff like that. Revolting when you're oppressed is natural. Then we jump forward to George Floyd, and you got everybody putting Black Lives Matter, but you'll ride to a community that is predominantly middle-class whites, and they'll have all the signs up in their front yard and their window, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. But ain't no black people living near them at all. And then even when they do, or even when there is a black family in those communities, because there are black families in those middle-class white communities, and they try to do politically correct situations and they stand up for it. Those same people with the Black Lives Matter signs then go to their town hall meeting and tell you how much black lives don't matter. And they may not say it directly, but we don't want the projects in our neighborhood. We don't want the buildings being built. We don't want these people over here. But those people that we don't want over here are supposed to matter too. But we don't want them over here. We are in 2025, and we still have racial shit going on here in America and across the board, dealing with black folks and the quote-unquote people who belong. And it's just wait, do we matter or not? And the fact of the matter is, the answer is no. They only matter when they agree. When they disagree, they're niggers. But we still gonna put on this LA Lakers game versus Denver Nuggets and watch nothing but black people on the court play a game with nothing but white folks and wealthy immigrants in the stands enjoying it. We're still going to do a whole Coliseum in Rome entertainment. We're still going to see that. And we're still going to see the same people who played a part playing their part. And this was a very personal situation to me. I'm actually saying these things because the context isn't so much the racism. It's so much to how if you don't have the capacity to listen to what's going on, or if you do, you can make necessary adjustments, but you choose not to for whatever reason. And that's the basis of what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be 2025 and we're still dealing with racism at all. To have people speak against racism as if it doesn't exist. We shouldn't do that at all. But we still are. If somebody is speaking, get the whole matter of what they're talking about. And then say, nah, nigga, the fuck you talking about is weird as fuck. Do your best.